set this shit up a little bit quicker, but hey, we here. So we got the NBA playoffs. Early thoughts on each series. I'm gonna keep this very short and brief. But check this out. So start with the Eastern Conference. My thoughts on the Heat and the Cavs. I know that game 2 is tonight, but I just think that the Heat are going to fight their way out of the series. That's just my opinion. But they're going down swinging. But Cleveland, I just think they just got too much depth, too much of a bench. Their bench is too good, in my opinion. Like, Miami got the starters to match up, but their bench, they can't score. It's just plain and simple. You got a 6th man of the year candidate in Ty Jerome, and then you got Strus or Hunter, depending on what night they want to do things, coming off the bench. So you got those two guys. Miami doesn't have nobody like that on their bench. They're not playing Jaime Jaquez enough to my liking. So yeah, man, I just think that, like I've been saying, I said Cavs in 6. Been said that, but you know, I got to see what they do when they get to Miami. You know, the series don't begin until a road team wins, which has happened in a lot of these series. All right, so we're going to move on to their potential opponent. Let's move on to that 4-5 in the East. That Bucks and Pacers series. I don't know, guys. A lot of people are saying that this is going to be a sweep. A lot of people are saying the Pacers are going to sweep the Bucks. I'm hearing that from everyone. The commentators, people online. I don't think so. I got to see, like, if the Bucks lose one of these games at home, it's over. You can forget it. The Pacers are a really good home team. Like, they really hold it down. And then Halliburton versus Dame is box office. Drew Gooden is hilarious. Y'all funny, man. But that threw me off guard. But anyway, Pacers and Bucks. Tyrese Halliburton versus Dame is box office. But I want to see what the Bucks do at home, because the role players, you know, Kuzma finally got into his game. What up, though? What up, though? Kashal. But man. Yeah, Bucks played a better game, but unfortunately, hello Lala. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Lakers will lose in 7 to Wolves. I'm getting to that. I'm gonna get to that. But man, dog, I couldn't believe Milwaukee messed up that game, because they had them. But yeah, that sucked. Now let's move on to the 2 and 7 in the East, Magic and Celtics. I love the I was going for the Bucks in 7 in that series. You know what I'm saying? So I was going for Bucks in 7, but it's not looking too good for Milwaukee right now. But you know, home court. Yeah, winning a game 7 in Indiana is going to be very difficult for Milwaukee if it goes that far. Because, you know, you got to think about it. They're up against the ropes. But that 2-7 Magic and Celtics, I had anticipated that the Magic could win 2 games, especially now with Tatum being out for game 2. Tatum being out for game 2, it opens up the floor for, you know, the Magic to win a game. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Indiana's going to beat them. But yeah, this Tatum injury sucks. I still think Boston's gonna win in 6, but I didn't anticipate, of course, Tatum getting hurt. The Magic are gonna be a tough out because of Poilot and Franz Wagner. Now, it's up to Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., Anthony Black. Those guys have to step up against these guys. Boston has a lot of weapons. They can survive without Tatum because you still got Porzingis, you still got Holiday, you still got Pritchard, you still got those guys over there. And I think it's just going to be too much for Orlando, but Orlando could take 2 games, especially game 2. Especially with Tatum being hurt. Yeah, man. All right, let's move on to the 3-6 in the East, man. The only series I didn't talk about. Pistons and Knicks. I'm from Detroit. You know who I'm rolling with. Just driving to Meyer. But just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute before I got there. Yeah, man. My Pistons won our first playoff game since 2008. Cade Cunningham at 23 years old did what veteran Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond couldn't do. It's been a long time coming as a Pistons fan, and the Pistons deserve their respect. All right, happy birthday, Michael. He's turning 14. Say happy birthday in the chat to Michael. All right, so, man, Pistons and Knicks is an entertaining series. I knew we were going to snatch one from fucking Cade. I knew we were going to snatch one in New York. Now, hopefully we come back to the Garden with a 3-1 lead. I picked the Pistons in 6 games. That's going to be a very... Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Man, I think that the Lakers will go down 3-1. They offense is Luka or nothing. They can't score on that defense. More on that in a moment. But Pistons and Knicks. I mean, the Knicks have the roster to beat the Pistons, but the Pistons got grit. Cade Cunningham, nobody on the Knicks can check him. Nobody. Not OG, not Mikal Bridges, nobody. What the Knicks have to do really is shut down everybody else. Shut down the Malik Beasleys. Shut down the Tobias Harrises. Shut down the Jalen Durans. And I don't think they can do that. 6 bricks, pick up sticks, Pistons and 6. All right, so let's move on to that West. I hope that's the real Nico Harrison. I know it's a parody account. You can't be. But let's move to that 1-8 West. This shit is over with. Pack them up. Pack up the goddamn Grizzlies. They might get swept, ladies and gentlemen. I said gentlemen sweep, but goddamn. Like, they played even better than they did the other game, and they still lost. Like, OKC they got 15 dudes that can go out there and contribute every night. And Chet Holmgren has woken up. His inner superstar has arisen in this series. Like, he had a double-double and 5 blocks. Then J-Dub got his thing going. Then he got Caruso balling out, scoring. Yeah, Memphis is in trouble. So, I mean, once Memphis gets sent home, what should they do, y'all? Should they keep that team together, break it up? What y'all want to? What we doing here? I mean, they need one more guy. I think they need one more dude in that starting lineup to put them over, and I think they'll be fine because they were just fine until they went on that losing streak. They were a top 4 team in the West. But it is what it is. The Taylor Jenkins situation kind of messed up everything in Memphis. Let's move on to their potential opponent. Nuggets and Clippers is box office. This shit is going 7. bottom line. This is just great execution. You know, the claw has been activated. Like the claw, when the claw healthy, he a top 5 player. Just straight up like that. Because he's got it on the offensive end and he's got it on the defensive end, and he's busting 35 points a game and locking up the other team best players. It's just straight like that. Kawhi Leonard is just that dude, man, when he's healthy. He's just bottom line, dog. Like, but that but that Nuggets and Clippers is going 7. I think the Clippers are going to come out of there victorious, but Nikola Jokic is not going out without a fight. Joe, he's balling. The Nuggets are balling, but poor execution during the final minutes cost them game 2. You know, Jokic had 7 turnovers. That's not good. And I told y'all about Zubac. Zubac was going to be a factor in this series because you got somebody that's 7'3", 300 with Jokic. You know, once, you know, Zubac is in the post, elbowing him in his motherfucking ribs. What NBA team do I have winning the NBA playoffs? More on that a little bit later. It's a little sketchy right now because I'm not sure. I will have more on that once the rounds, you know, decrease. Then I'll tell you later on who I think is going to win. I mean, the Thunder and the Celtics are good candidates. My dark horse is the Clippers. But, yeah. My thing is, what about, like, I like Zubac's impact on Jokic because when he's posting Jokic up, he's low-key tiring him out. No Diddy. Like, dude is on the block, throwing balls, hitting hook shots over Jokic. He's doing the same thing Jokic does. Except, you know, obviously a way better defender. And he's going to be an X factor and a reason why it's going to go through. For the Clippers. Next up, the 3-6 over there. Who's the 3-6 in the West? My phone is actually on the stand. Or I could, you know, I'm a multitasker, baby boy. Oh, Lakers and Timberwolves. This is very interesting. The only thing that I didn't like yesterday about the game was the blatant cheating by the refs. Y'all notice that everybody that did good on the Timberwolves, gotcha. I will. I'll come back live and tell y'all. I will. But, yeah. I didn't like that. You notice everybody that did good for the Timberwolves in game 1 got into foul trouble. They had 5 fouls. Like McDaniels had 5 fouls. Julius Randle had 5 fouls. Dante DiVincenzo had 5 fouls. Like, the cheating was obvious. I didn't like Anthony Edwards' lack of aggression in game 2. He, you know, from his press conference interview, oh yeah, they cheated like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, Adam Silver was not going to let his baby boo, LeBron, go down 2-0. But it was clearly cheating. Pistons in 6. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, the Timberwolves, all those guys that did good in game 1 got into foul trouble, which fucked up their rhythm, which is why Naz Reid was off, why DiVincenzo was off, all that shit. It was blatant fucking cheating. And then, you know, you saw that video where Ant-Man was like, that's a tech. It's clear that they want the Lakers to win the series. But check this out, though. I don't like how Anthony Edwards was just content with them stealing 1 game in LA. If you was real and if you was like that, you take both those road games. I don't like when teams get complacent with just winning 1 road game. You can get got on the road. Yeah, Julius Randle was balling yesterday. I got to give him credit. Like, I think he had 4 or 5 fouls himself. I think he had 5 fouls. Shit was ridiculous. Randall did everything he could to keep them in the game. Ant-Man wasn't aggressive offensively like... What's up, Terry? Ant-Man wasn't aggressive like he should have been. I know he scored 26 points, but he should have had 36 points. See what I'm saying? Yeah, they should have took both those fucking road games from them. I understand that the Wolves got home court. Ant-Man better show up in both these games. They better fucking win game 3 and game 4. They better. Because if the Lakers come back to Staples with a tie, that wouldn't be a good sign. Celtics and Magic. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Vinny. Celtics and Magic. I said Celtics in 6. Jason Tatum's gonna miss game 2 from what I hear. I don't know who that is. But yeah, bro, like Timberwolves and Lakers, that's gonna be really good, bro. I mean, I picked the Wolves in 7 in that series. Because you know that they're gonna do. I had predicted that the Lakers would win at least 3 playoff games. So Trae Young to the Lakers officially export trade. I don't know about all that. We'll see. I can see Trae Young going to the Magic, in my opinion. I can see Trae Young going to the Magic. Then last but not least, 2-7 in the West. Warriors and Rockets. I think that might go 7 as well. That might go 7. They're evenly matched. I like Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler to the Warriors was an excellent move. I've been begging the Warriors to get Jimmy Butler for 2 years. Now that we see that manifest, the Rockets just got the wrong opponent. The Warriors could outthink them. It's going to be tough winning a series. I think the Rockets can get 3 games in this series. That's just me. Lakers want to trade Reeves for Trae. I mean, they tried to do that earlier this season, and they wouldn't give up Reeves. Victoria's GOAT is wilding in the chat. I like it. I like the confidence. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get the fuck up off of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through and checking out the content. I got more on the way. I got a podcast episode coming out on Spotify. It's called Kingdom Uncensored 2.0. What's up, though? But yeah, I got a podcast episode on Spotify. Oh, you can watch the replay. It's cool. But yeah, man, we gonna talk about game 2s. We gonna talk about game 2s. And then I'll be posting, the box scores and quick thoughts. But you got to listen to the whole show for my full take on the game that I've watched. But I want to thank y'all for checking me out. Appreciate it. I'm out. Little 19.